We back at it. We already know what happened today. We're gonna get to this game specifically. But yes, everybody, the one of one sports podcast. One. When I say one of goddamn one spot podcast that we got going today. We gotta understand we just seen record damn near broken. Damn near broken, dead in my face. But I'm your host Chase. On this show, we come down the chimney looking for the smoke. We don't duck ish around here. We address everything bluntly for what it is. Not what it can be, not what it should be, not what it could have been. Bluntly for what it is. All hearts, egos, left at that damn door. Yes, before you come in this show, all hearts and egos left at the door. We don't care what you think as far as feelings for your team, feelings for players. Oh, what could have happened? Like I said, we address everything bluntly for what it is. Like I said, this is a facts over fans show. Not the fans, the delusional fans, and everything we say is what goes. Like, come on. At some point, I even look at half of them like, bro, I be delusional as hell sometimes. And my show, I strive not to be that way. Hey, if it's my Ravens and my Ravens messed up, and we're going to talk about them today, I'm not about to make any excuses for my team. Just like everyone else do. And every time my team lose, basically, what can I say about my show is every time the other team wins doesn't mean they cheated. This is the fallacy we run with across sports, and it's just so losers, so many of them. So, that's the point of my damn show. Oh yeah, I'm the sports mediator. I'm the person who says what's on everybody's mind, but they can't say it because either they're friends with these people, they might cross paths with them. Well, me, that ain't my damn problem. What the hell that got to do with me? See, I can give you a blunt, honest take with no none of that feelings and super fans nonsense involved in the take. So you can get an honest take from me. I don't know about other places because they be looking like a fan. They be looking like a friend. Here, I'm going to give you the facts. But let's jump in it today. Oh, man. We all just saw what the hell happened last night. Breaking news, in case you did not know. In case nobody did not know, Bam Adebayo last night, man, 83 points. You got to put respect to that. You got to put some respect to that. He had 83. He had 31 in the damn first quarter. Bam Adebayo was putting belt to ass last night. He was. On the Washington Wizards, I know what everyone's going to say is the Wizards and stuff like, listen, I get it. But everybody, Bam Adebayo, 83 points last night. He was balling. He was definitely stat hunting. I ain't knocking him. But, hey, man, great game. I know it's the Wizards or whatever you would have to say. I understand everybody. But listen here, Bam Adebayo, 83 points last night. I'm gonna have to say the truth, and I'm not knocking his game whatsoever. How that was accomplished yesterday was fucking disgusting. On my show, I told y'all I got truth serum in my fucking veins. I can't stop lying. I cannot stop lying. I can't not stop telling the truth. Yes, that game yesterday, congratulations to Bam Adebayo. I am not taking a damn thing from him at all. But if you about to sit here and tell me you watched that game yesterday, oh my God, we got to question the NBA. If you want to see how a person averaging 18 points a game magically gets 83 points in the game, come on, it got to be something wrong. Something got to be wrong on what's going on. Oh, man. I'm telling you this right now. Who is this? But I'm letting you guys know right now. If y'all was happy with this record yesterday, congratulations to Bam. This is my guy, by the way. But, bro, that should be criminal how they got that record yesterday. Absolute fucking criminal. Ain't no way in hell you about to tell me this is close to Kobe Bryant, not taking anything away from Bam. I'm talking Bam, not you. We talking about how the numbers came out outside of you. Bam Adebayo played a great game. I'm sitting there looking like, so you're trying to tell me they can intentionally foul the other team to speed up their possession, stop the clock, and get another possession for the Heat. What the fuck is that, bro? Let's say the Spurs tried the shit the Heat did yesterday. Let OKC try that shit. Let Boston do it one time. We go to the NBA office. That's not fair. Oh, you know, watch when the middle of a packed team does it. And I'm watching the game, right? I just want to see what everyone's going to say. All they say is 83. So I'm like, so the way he scored 83, we just about to act like that was not him, not Adabeyo. The strategy that was implemented. I'm looking like, hey, yo, 40-something free throws. Y'all don't see the free throws. You don't see the calls they were calling. And then how the Heat intentionally hacked the foul. Any player that got the ball to stop the clock. Nigga had like 15 free throws in the final 5 minutes. I'm like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? Let Shai Gilgeous-Alexander do this. Dontre Lesson, 28. What y'all think about this game? Let SGA do this. He's a free throw merchant. Y'all see how this works? Y'all see how that works? SGA do the same thing on the Thunder. He's a free throw merchant. What the fuck was that yesterday? What was that yesterday? That's not a free throw merchant. That's not nothing but fouls and shit. But when SGA do it, because they're at the top of the league, this is how it is when you're a winner. We hold you to insane rules, and you got to win a certain way where we deem it's feasible to us. Let a middle of the pack team do this. Oh, that's different. That's fucking disgusting, man. They had the fourth quarter going for like damn near 40 minutes. One quarter lasted for like an hour. Ask yourself, how did that happen? Dontrell C-Sum 2828. Yeah, that was a disgrace. Hey, man, I'm on par with you. I mean, you had to see the game to see how embarrassing this was. Nigga, they stopped the clock every time I blinked. It took basically 5 minutes for 1 minute to go by. I'm like, bruh, they hacking the foul, hacking on purpose so he could go to the line and get his free throws. And if he couldn't get the ball, they would hack the Wizards on purpose just for them to shoot their free throws and get the ball back to Bam. I'm like, bruh, let SGA do that shit. I swear to God, we're going to crucify him. Let Victor Wembanyama do this. Jokic do this. Let anybody that's up there do this. We're clowning them for this. Oh, he's stat hunting. Oh, the way they got it. Yo, Bam, do it. You see how things work when you like somebody? I told y'all this. When y'all like somebody, y'all act oblivious to facts. Heat culture is Bush League now. That's all I'm saying. That's disgusting. When Kobe had this, we were down 5 entering the fourth quarter. It was actually a fucking ball game. It's not like we were purposely trying to force the ball to Kobe. Mind you, I watched the game. Trust me. So it's not like we were forcing the ball to Kobe. They were just letting them score. They were just hacking them, sending them to the free throw line. Kobe had to actually fucking score. Hell yeah. He had to actually put the ball in the hoop. He didn't get to shoot 40-something free throws on soft-ass tic-tac fouls. Y'all see the fouls they was calling, bro. Oh, my God, nigga. I'm looking like, listen here, the NBA. I understand y'all want to create a dopamine for your fans, bro, but I'll be looking at y'all games sometimes. I question what the fuck is defense sometimes. I'm so serious when I say this, bro. Like, I saw a possession when he was on the right wing. All he did is put his shoulder into him. The nigga went flying way over there. He got an easy layup. I'm like, bro, you trying to tell me y'all can't... If y'all could limit Jokic, right, why can't you stop Bam? It's because the NBA, the way this shit is played today is absolutely disgusting. But the way I'm going to tell me that how they just let that nigga hack a foul all day. All the Heats did, every time they missed a shot, they fouled the Wizards on purpose. That's how they got their possessions. Let the Chiefs do that in football. What we going to say? Let the Patriots do that in football. What we going to say? Let any recognizable team do this. Oh, they only got that because we ain't doing this with Bam shit, bro. And I'm not taking nothing away from Bam. Congratulations to him. He's not the person I'm talking about. I'm talking about the officiating, coaching, all that shit around it. I'm like, bro, so we're really about to hack a team for the final quarter where they can't even basically get an actual offensive shot up, and we're going to force them to go to the free throw line. That's fucking pathetic. For real. Get a defensive stop like a grown-ass man, let that clock run, and get this shit the right way. But that's my point. We don't care about doing things the right way when the beneficiary is the lesser teams. Like I said, let this be Ant-Man. Let this be SGA. Oh, free throw merchant. He's stat hunting. And, when it's somebody that's right in between the pack, we don't know how to play it. We don't know how to crucify it. It's Bam Adebayo. That ain't joking. See how that work? You don't think they know this shit too? Come on, man. That's why I be looking at guys like, this league is absolutely laughable. Motherfuckers play defense like they paper mache. You can just go through them like it's nothing. I'm like, God damn it. Act like you got some fucking pride trying to stay in front of the man. How the hell you got 83 points on 7 for 20? How does that number make sense to me? Or anybody. If you shot 7 of 22 from 3, you're going to be like, how the hell he got 8? I'm like, I know. Then you're like, he only got 20 field goals. I know. One thing start ringing is the free throws. How much free throws he got? Because this is not adding up to me. Oh, look. I'm like, oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, Dontrell Lesson. Oh, Dontrell Sissom, 2828. Most of the same people criticize LaMelo 100 versus Chino Hills kids. This the damn NBA. No, thank you. That's all I'm saying. Y'all have no pride or respect. Ain't no fucking grown man about to just beat me off the dribble over and over again. Okay, you beat me with one move. You beat me with 2 moves. Let's just for the sake of the argument. You might surprise me with another one. Over and over again. Over and over again. Is he hitting you with a triple threat? No. I'm like, come on, bro. And I agree with you, Dontrell Lesson. At this point, it's just no feet in you. Dude, right now, this is the front of your fucking house door. Are you going to let a stranger from outside just bum rush you through your door? I know everybody watching this video, what's the answer, right? Hell no, your ass about to grip the side of that door and be like, where you going? That motherfucker going to have to go through hell to get through that door. NBA, one person do one little jump move, layup, dunk. You like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, where's your pride at? Like, effort? Do you even care about letting them score, son? I only watch the Lakers game. I watch all games, to be honest with you. But when I have my interest in the game, I can't watch most NBA games. I'm like, oh my God. This is so atrocious. I don't even know where to start sometimes. I'm like, bro, if you could just run around here and shoot that bullshit all day and do that, that's disgusting. I already knew what time it was. I'm like, bro, it's that easy to score. One little hesitant move and you get into a layup. I'm like, bro, we got to start questioning reality. Like, I'm like, bro, is this adequate? Is this quality basketball? We got to ask these questions, man. That shit was disgusting. But half of the damn quarter is at the free throw line. Y'all used to clown James Harden for this shit, right? We used to clown James Harden for this. We cannot let this get a slide when it's somewhere else, bro. Because SGA, every time he has a good game, I got to hear this fruit. I got to hear this bullshit. He's a free throw merchant. He be hunting for free throws. What the fuck was that last night? What was that? And then, don't be a hater. You see how that worked? Now, when it's somebody they like or a narrative they like, now you're a hater if you say the obvious on it. That's why I don't like sports today. And look, LaMelo Ball drop 100. Oh, just like Dontrell Wilson said. Oh, he's playing against little kids. You see my point? We know how to always nitpick what everybody else did wrong. That's a popular player. When I say popular, we're talking about we expect above great things from them. Look how everything they do, we find a way to shit on it. Chino Hills is 100 points. It's my point. Devin Booker, when he had his shit back when he was on the Suns, as soon as it's somebody y'all like, they can see the most egregious foul calls called all game just because they like him. Oh, that's different. I'm like, bruh, that's exactly why I have my own show. And I don't really talk sports with most people except the fans that come in here and the people that subscribe to this channel. People with common sense, because today, we just abandoned common sense when we call quality basketball. I don't know what the fuck was that yesterday, but that wasn't basketball. I'm telling you this right now. I can't pretend and lie. Congratulations to Bam. Not Bam. I'm not talking against Bam. I'm talking about the Wizards, the coaches, and the refs. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Y'all allow this garbage? A simple shoulder tap foul. I'm like, bruh, how do you play defense, bruh? If that's a foul, nigga, I'm like, what we doing today? That's what I said. What are we doing today? If those are fouls, I'm like, basically let the guy score. That's what you're saying. Oh, that's not what. But nigga, what else am I supposed to think? It's just let him score. Y'all think I'm being overreactive to this game, bruh? Because I know what I saw yesterday, I was absolutely disgusted on what the hell I saw. T3D in the building. My man. Bam did get legit fouls most of the games. Yo, bro. Did he get fouls legit majority of the games? I'm talking about the fouls. When They had to stop the Wizards on offense. What did the Heat do? What up, my guy? But what did the Heat do to get the ball back from the Wizards? Everybody, what did the Heat do to get the ball back from the Wizards? Did they get a defensive stop? Did they get a steal? Did they get a block? Did they play any defense? Disgrace. You intentionally foul anybody that got the ball so y'all can stop the clock, so y'all can chase a record, right? Now, what if we were in the NFL, right? And we were watching any game. Let's use the Super Bowl. What if I told you the Patriots, right? I mean, the Seahawks. We're going to hold the ball all quarter, and every single time they're about to get the ball, we're going to squib kick it back to us. And basically, the Patriots never get an actual quality possession. But then we say to the Seahawks, they got 700 total yards offense. Duh. They're not giving the other team a chance to get the ball back. Every time the Wizards got the ball, intentional foul, I'm like, bruh, what are we doing? And no, they didn't do that for Kobe. Now, Wilt Chamberlain's a big man. You're going to have to foul his ass. Bam, I'm not knocking Bam Adebayo. I'm talking about the way they try to go get the record was disgusting. It was a fucking disgrace to basketball. You trying to tell me a fourth quarter lasts 30 minutes, 40 minutes? What fourth quarter lasts that long? Why? Because you're calling foul. You're fouling any nigga who touched the ball. That's wild, bro. And also, I was there for the Kobe 81 points. That is not what happened. Kobe was flat out kicking their ass bucket for bucket everywhere on that damn court. Fade away from there, three-pointer, you name it. Kobe was never a free throw merchant in the first place. He was a bucket getter. His shits were buckets. It was not no intentional fouls. I was alive, and I'm a Lakers fan, so good luck with that one. I seen Kobe drop 61 in the Garden. We're not doing this. He had to actually get buckets. Bam was getting buckets. I'm not knocking that. 7 for 22 for 3 should let you know something's funny here. All right, so where's these points being made up? All those damn free throws? I'm not knocking him. Good for him. Fuck, man. He need to be drinking up some Douce today. I'm not knocking Bam. It ain't his fault the Wizards' ass. Listen, I'm Bam Adebayo, and the Wizards garbage like this, I'm taking advantage too. I'm not knocking that motherfucker. Go for it. Go for it in a way where it fucking got some integrity. Because we all know the Chiefs win any game, any way. We could be calling the Chiefs cheating. I'm like, come on. Can we at least, when he go to the rack and get fouled, terrific. That's a free throw tip. Yo, don't let the Wizards get the ball, right? They about to inbound the ball. Anyone touches the ball, foul. Nigga, it's like 8 minutes to go in a it's 8 minutes to go in the quarter, and we intentionally fouling. What we doing, bro? What we doing? That's all I'm saying. Could you at least let the guys compete? Maybe somebody had a highlight play that we're avoiding because we're fouling. This game ain't about fucking Adabeyo. You don't think somebody else on the Heat want to score? Well, how are we scoring if we're intentionally fouling? Just like the Wizards play. How are we getting to run an extra action for one of our young guys and they fouling us and we can't even actually play, but they can? What the fuck? Like, are we serious? Come on, let's put our common sense caps on, bro. Because if somebody was doing this to any team, I'm going to be like, listen here. If you're going to intentionally foul him, intentionally foul the motherfucker when he going to the rack. Make it look real. Don't just, I throw the ball in bounds. Foul. I'm like, bro, don't do it like that. It looked bad. It was egregious. I'm like, yeah. And I'm looking like, are they really fouling on purpose? You know how much time is to go in this game? Are we really about to trace this record? And then if it happens, we're going to act like he was scoring buckets back to back to get it. Defensive stops were being made. The Raptors game was at a fast pace. We had to get stops. The Raptors got to run offense. We didn't hack nobody. We didn't force them to get the ball up in any little strategical way. That is not the same. And no offense to Bam. Celebrate this nigga. He that dude today. I'm talking about what the Heat did. Eric Spoelstra, that was fucking egregious, bro. And then talk about Shai Gilgeous being a free throw merchant. What was that? That's my point right there. Kobe shot 13 free throws in the fourth quarter and took 17, 18 shots versus the Raptors. Go watch it. I was watching the actual game, bro. They were trying to stop his ass with double teams all across the court. Was the Wizards double teaming? No. Kobe was getting dunks, fadeaways all in the fucking lane, contested shots everywhere. And it was, I ain't knocking it. Who cares Kobe was over 50%? Bam was barely under 50% by a little bit. So I don't even know why they bring that shit up. But I guess it means something. But yes, come on. Most of y'all didn't even watch the game yesterday. Let's be realistic. Y'all watched the highlights. My guy, when I watch these games, I have all the shit boxed in one if I really wanted to. Throw on the multi-view. Like, yes, I got to watch the actual game, how it happened, each play. What y'all do is jump clip from little play to play and then be like, I saw the game. No, y'all didn't. Y'all saw ESPN. Who the fuck is watching the Wizards and the Heat? Come on, bro. Like, who watching the Wizards and Heat game and say, and guess who's playing at that moment? The Celtics and Spurs. Who's watching the Wizards and the Heat game over the Celtics and the Spurs? I want to hear a human being lie to me and say, I was watching the Heat and the Spurs. I was watching the Heat versus the Wizards over the Spurs and Celtics. I want to see somebody tell me I was watching the whole game. Because I'm about to just be like this. I'm just going to do the look and be like. So we just going to lie like that. So you were going out your way to, hey, the Wizards is playing. We're going to watch that game. What we do today is watch highlights and then form a hypothesis off the whole highlights. The little trimmed in. I'm like, did you watch play for play how each thing happened? No. No, we didn't. The Kobe 81. No, we didn't. I did. That's the difference. I was physically watching the shit. Each and every goddamn possession. You were not about to tell me that, oh, this is how this went down in 2001. No, I was there. That's why my show is my show here. Facts over fans. We can't change the narrative here because I was there. We're not doing that. What the Heat did yesterday, if a team like the Nuggets or the Thunder, the Spurs, the Celtics would have did that, we'll be on their fucking ass. Oh, league office, they can do that. Just because it's the middle of the pack team, Miami, we just let that shit rock. Oh, well, hey, man, you never know this shit. Who's the Wizards coach? That shit should say NA T3 and D. The Wizards coach job should be NA. He shouldn't even have a job. It should just be, y'all ever see a 2K rookie when it should just come up with an empty face? That should be, when it says, who's the Wizards coach? It should just be a blank face, a fucking mannequin or something. Because that was disgusting. First of all, I'm trapping any day of the week before you think you're doing that to me. And just getting layups and easy buckets like that. Catch the ball, just let him shoot when he want. I'm like, the NBA be fucking disgusting today. That's all I've been said that shit like 7-8 years ago. It's to a point where I just think y'all don't play defense no more. Everybody plays the game to look cute and have their little diamonds and shit shown. I'm like, are we actually playing the fucking game to actually defend? What are we doing today? But that was my issue that I had with that damn game right there, man. Stop coddling people. For real. Stop coddling people. How he got that first quarter, that's 31. Second quarter, buckets. Yo, when we got to that fourth quarter, I said, what we doing? I'm sitting there like, I know we're not about to do this. I saw the first foul. I'm like, I know we're not about to do this, bro. So we about to intentionally foul the Wizards every time they get the ball until this game is over. Y'all don't know when they started fouling? If you don't know how egregious that shit was, bro. I'm like, son, all the way from the midpoint to then, that's crazy, bro. That's absolutely crazy, man. And I'll be sitting there looking at it like, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? And this guy say, bro, how you know you're not playing for real? That's my point. Do they attack the messenger? Attack the message or the messenger? That's an attack at the messenger's Cape Man P. Do I play today? Actually, I play sports in real life, so that's an actual terrible fucking take to use. Now, the next question is, do you play sports? I don't want to get into that. I have fucking awards to show for that stuff. The people that would jump in the chat never competed, not all people. Most of them never even competed in anything physical in their life. The only thing they competed was being a keyboard warrior. And if y'all couldn't comment on YouTube lives and shit, you wouldn't even have a word to say to people because you don't have ranking. Let's be realistic. So I wouldn't speak on sports if I actually physically play the shit. Come on, and actually at a high level, like, we're not doing this. Now, if I agree with the Bam Adebayo take, are we going to say to bro, you know they not playing for real. I know. I'm not talking about you, bro. Cape Man P, I'm not talking about you. Scroll up, you'll know who the hell I'm talking about, bro. But I'm talking about, I ain't going to give him time. It's not T3 and D or Cape Man P or the people in the beginning. It's all the way at the top. Fucking hater. But like, anywho, what I was saying to them is this. There's no way. I know how to play defense. I know human beings and NBA players know how to play defense. If I told the NBA motherfucker right now, if you let this motherfucker score, they taking your house. You think any nigga about to let somebody score on them? In the discussion. It's called, you gotta have the want to do it. Imagine if somebody talking shit to you on defense. You're more inclined to play defense now because that person raised the stakes. Now, when you just come out there with the hump neck, oh well, and all right, he scored. All right, he got 20 now. So what? That's the NBA today, bro. I said, bro, you know they're not playing for real. Now, I know what they're saying, man. But for the guy up there that's saying that, hold on, where we at? We gotta give you a little moment of fucking fame today. Like, seriously. Where are you? God damn, it's hella chats up here. I think, I can't even see the name. Damn. But I think the YouTube screen blocking me from seeing the name, but you can scroll up and find it. It's at the top, though. God damn. You're not allowed to call out the blunt obvious or you're a hater. I'm like, oh my God. So were they not just purposely fouling, son? It's disgusting. Sean Capri. I'm not disrespecting Bam 83. Something seemed wrong. What seemed wrong was this. I'm like, okay, I'm watching Bam get buckets, right? But I'm looking like, how are you 7 for 22 from 3? If this is adding up, that's the number that got me. I get the field goals, everything matches up. Then I'm looking like, okay, fourth quarter come, yo, they just start doing that intentional fouling. I'm like, oh my God. I know y'all not about to do this, bro. And you gotta see Eric Spoelstra. He got the smile on his face like, yup, this is exactly what we about to do. Hack a foul all the way till we get to these points right here. Like I said, when we like people, we just pretend like we don't see what's wrong with stuff. That's all I be sitting here saying to you guys. Hey, man, that's the time that we live in today. But free agency, we about to get into it. Oh, yeah. What we about to get into? Where we about to start off at? Man, Mason motherfucking Crosby. Hey, yo, bro. Mason Crosby. I try to tell you, girl. I try to tell all you guys. They nixed the deal, man. I've been sick. I heard the news and everything. It's crazy to me, man. One thing that I learned, the Ravens low-key backed out of the trade. They saw that they got low-key had buyer's remorse. They knew the physical and everything well before even trading for the guy. There's no way they did not know none of this. They saw Trey Henderson still available for the low, and they know, hey, we can keep our picks and get Trey Henderson. That's exactly what they did. Now, when we're going to sit here and act like they didn't renege on the deal for that exact reason, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And guess what? Max Crosby made a tribute video to his own team for nothing. You did all of that to still end up on the same damn team no matter what. Now you got to be back with the team that you know that don't want your ass. Make that make any damn sense, people. Who was texting me? But yes. Now you got to go back to the same coaches, same people you know they don't like your ass. You know they tried to trade you. A lot of people around here didn't want you in the building to some degree. Now you got to go back and play with that. At least the Raiders have a better team. One thing you got to say is they do have a better team than when he was on there. That's one thing we can be bluntly honest to everybody. They got a better team than what they had when he was on there. Let's be real now. Because if we go back to the Raiders team that they had last year and put Crosby back on it, oh, that's purgatory. They left that man to die. I'm telling you this. They left the man to die. But at least they sent him somewhere. They sent him to Baltimore to thrive. The truth is, like I said, Baltimore, no. 4 o'clock hits, that's the new league year. You're stuck with whatever move you made. They know this. They saw Trey Henderson was still there. They just saw they had buyer's remorse. They figured Trey Henderson was still going to have a big market. People are going to be hunting all over the guy. Maybe he's going to get something for 150, 160, something pricey enough where the Ravens could say, see, this is why we went with Crosby. Well, that is not what happened. And here's where the Ravens could fall on their fucking face, by the way. What if I told you the Baltimore Ravens? What if Trey Henderson gets hurt and nicked the same exact way the Bengals did, he did on the Bengals this past season? And let's say Trey Henderson misses 6-7 games and he get nicked a lot. You're going to wish you had Max Crosby. And I know he coming off a knee injury too. You can say the same thing about him. But just understand choices and trade-offs. Because now, if Trey Henderson get hurt for any reason, we're going to play what if, and you're going to start always having that what if. I'm telling you this right now, you never want to be that team with what if. I'm letting everybody know this. Excuse me. But yes, I'm letting y'all know. Oh, Max Ray, 6'8", we got Fernando. Okay, y'all got Fernando. And that's going to change the league? You tell me. I ain't saying it's not. What's the projection on that, Max? What they going to do with Fernando? Mr. Mendoza, where do you expect him to take them in the next 2-3 years? I'm not going to be delusional and tell y'all like most people, the Raiders going to make the playoffs the first year. Come on, man. The niggas going to be last, and we're not doing this. That's why I said, once we come with delusion, I'm like, we're not doing this. So listen here. The Raiders are going to still be last in their division, barring injuries. Maybe somebody might get hurt, and the division might flip upside down, but till this day, I don't see that happening, okay? So let's just be bluntly honest with things here. Okay? But Max Crosby, we get our first round picks back. We just got to learn to take. Can't complain. At the end of the day, we got our picks back. I could give a fuck about the picks, honestly. Only loser teams hold on to their picks. That's my opinion. Not all teams are losers for holding on to their picks. I'm saying you could trade that first round pick for a bona fide talent, as y'all just saw, or you could take a gamble on all these draft busts y'all seen over the years. Most of these first round picks never even turn out to be any goddamn thing besides a role player or special team player. Ask Mr. Darius Hayward Bay, drafted in the top 10. I see the nigga making tackles on special teams. He's a wide receiver. All I'm saying. But I'm not knocking it. The Ravens, man, the one thing I think personally is you don't play with somebody's career like that. If you knew he had a physical, right? Y'all know he had a meniscus. I believe he had a torn meniscus, and y'all knew that. Don't go back to the media, my Baltimore Ravens, and say, oh, Max Crosby, his knee, he felt his physical. My guy, you knew his physical the whole time. This is when I say, just be a fucking man. And I'm going to look at my Ravens like some clown motherfuckers for this. Be a man and say, hey, we backed out the deal. We found something better. Don't do that. Don't break up out a relationship and they'd rather say, oh, the person was abusive or he or she. But really, you did a bad job. You saw something better. You committed too fast and something better came later. Say that because it don't put you in a great light. It makes you look like you're indecisive. Well, that was the Ravens. Now, why would you say, oh, he failed his physical? What you thought he was going to do? Pass this shit with a fucking surgically repaired knee? That's a cop-out. That's embarrassing to me. That's a cop-out against Max Crosby. Y'all realize y'all wanted him. And now let's say Trey Henderson would have signed 3 days ago. Let's say Trey Henderson goes back to the Bengals. Or he signed with a new team. Y'all think the Ravens would have nixed this deal? Everybody, you think the Ravens would have nixed this deal if they knew, if Trey Henderson would have signed to any other team during this whole process, you think they would have nixed this deal with Crosby? This is a fucking no-brainer. And you had to someone make like he's a problem to be around where we can't count on him for his health. He might be good this season, but long-term, I don't know. And that's what you make people look at Max Crosby now. Now, that first round, that shit just went from a first round to now, oh, it might be a first and a third. You see how that worked? You see how that worked? All because you put that word out on there. You don't do that, bro. That's all I'm something, man. We got to sometimes be realistic to what we seeing out here. And all I'm saying, damn. Crosby, you're going to have to find a way to learn to like those guys again. I know. Because most of these people, finally, it's some coaching staff members, they be like, finally he gone. Well, guess what? He back. At least he came back to a better team. They made the team better than when he was on it. I know Crosby come back to the Raiders now like, damn, so this is the only time y'all trying to fix the team when I leave? What about all the seasons I was here? Where was all these moves at? I'm being real with y'all there, man. But the Baltimore Ravens, what y'all did to Max Crosby was fucking disgusting. I'm going to call it bluntly out. Yet you're damn near ruining the guy's name and making it seem like he don't have a stable knee. And the shit look like he can give out at any time. I'm not saying the Ravens said that. How do you think everyone takes it? How do you think everyone will take it? You think the Cowboys want to give that first and second again? They look like, the Ravens did say, see? Now everybody on some. Now the Raiders, to get him off, y'all going to have to take less. Let's just call it facts. Y'all going to have to take less. And it's all because of what the Ravens said about Crosby. Just say the deal fell apart. And leave it there. If the Ravens said the deal fell apart, no comment like they did, leave it there. Second that physical bullshit came out, like, Ravens, what we doing, bro? If you're going to move on from a player, move on. Don't do that. And then go sign Trey. And I knew they was going to sign Trey Henderson. I'm like, bro, I'm going to say it. That was some weasel shit. Henderson, bro. And he looks better at that price. We thought we wanted max. But then it comes to find out we thought Trey was going to be gone. He happened to be there at a reasonable price where we don't have to give up a lot. We could just get him in free agency. So we chose to go there. I know, how does that make you look? That makes you look like you reneged on your fucking your commitment. And you know, on this level, on that level of life, your commitment is everything. Your word is everything. The Ravens knew they were caught in a bind. The Baltimore Ravens knew damn well they were caught in that fucking bind. So instead of just saying, yo, we could save $80 million getting Trey Henderson and keep our picks. So that's what we wanted to do. We sorry about frustrating you, the Oakland Raiders. We appreciate you negotiating the trade and everything. Sorry for wasting your time. Don't do that, bro. But, oh, man. Max Crosby, man. Can't knock it. It ain't your fault, bro. The Ravens did it to you. Colts and Daniel Jones agreed to a 2-year, $88 million deal. Daniel Jones cashed out, made sure they backed that big shuck up like beep, beep, beep. Dropped the top on that shit. All the money came in his backyard. Oh, yeah, Daniel Jones, on this deal, the Colts finally realized this is the Peyton Manning experience. They learned from Peyton Manning. They was like, listen, we're not going to do this search for a quarterback shit. Learn to understand when you have the quarterback in front of you, bro. And I'm not saying he may be the best QB in the world, but look where we were before him and look where we are now. It's that damn simple. Give Daniel Jones the fucking money, okay? Give Daniel Jones money. Seriously. Look where y'all was at before him. Look where y'all were at when he came on our team. So that 2-year deal is everything for the damn Patriots. And Daniel Jones, I want to see him this year without a hurt fibula. Y'all saw them. They was damn near one of the best, if not the best team in the first 7-8 weeks. Once that fibula got hurt against that Chiefs game, that was the beginning of the end for the Colts. That was the beginning of the end. But before then, y'all cannot tell me you don't gotta like it or maybe like the players on their roster, but you gotta fucking learn to love 7-1. And they beating hard teams, above 500 teams that we didn't think they could beat with Daniel Jones. Oh no, we gotta see, where was this gonna go? We saw the Patriots go to the Super Bowl, right? The Colts looking like, why not us? If they go there and we got a better roster than them, and the Colts, they somewhat do have a better roster than them to some degree in certain spots. I don't know about now because this is free agency and they're losing pieces. They're like, where could we win? And what Jonathan Taylor had 2,000 yards staring him in the goddamn face. Only reason why he didn't get it, this man right here got hurt, everybody. So I can't even act delusional like we don't know why we weren't seeing the Jonathan Taylor second half that we were seeing first half. Well, without a quarterback, we're stacking the box. It's that damn simple. We're stacking the box. We're about to give you, it's about to be a long-ass day for you to run it. Yes, man. Just showing these two right here. This is the story of the motherfucking day, everybody. It is. This is the overpriced item in the mall that you saw that you could get somewhere else. When you overpay for something and finally saw that same product on discount, that shit hurts your spirit. You're like, wait a second. So I'm paying this much. This is like, y'all can't tell me it's buyer's remorse. That's my Baltimore Ravens. We just had buyer's remorse. It's like when you guys see a relationship, you went head over heels doing all this stuff for somebody just to watch somebody else come after you and pay a lesser fee and get the most out of them the same way you was paying max dollars. You like, get the fuck out of here. Yes. Anybody's going to feel like they got cheated. Wait, they're going to be looking like, wait a second, huh? So, 200 mil damn near. 112. This is a no-brainer where we're going, everyone. This is a goddamn no-brainer. Ravens. It was doomsday for this one. The Baltimore Ravens restructures Lamar Jackson's contract. The Ravens have agreed, man, to create nearly 40 million in salary cap space. They still working on contract extension with Jackson for the two-time MVP. Lamar Jackson, I already said, if I didn't see this shit from him, I don't want him on my team. I was about to say, get his ass up out of here. I swear, y'all can go to my prior episodes. I didn't see this number right here. Salary cap. I didn't see him adjust that cap number. I swear I will fly down to Baltimore myself and say, he got to go, bruh. Even though it won't change nothing. But I'm like, you can't win with Lamar taking up that much money, bruh. $70 million? I'm like, hell no. So he ate it in the signing bonus, and now we converted to salary cap. So now we got some more money to spend. Without this move happening, I swear to God, Bible, we got to do something about Lamar, bruh. Somebody do something. Whatever that means. But, man, shout out to the Ravens restructuring that deal. And I think we got enough money. That's why we had Trey Henderson. If we didn't restructure this $40 million right here, how will we have Trey Henderson, a bona fide pass rusher? How will we make Max Crosby contract fit if he was on our team? How is that possible, everybody? Lamar had to do this. Had to. And I'm happy as hell he did. Because you said you want to win, right? That's what I always say to a bunch of these players. They said they want to win, right? I'm like, well, show me. Mahomes take restructures like a muff. If you want to be honest with you, Chris Jones do it. Brady do it. Most of y'all, I want my money and I want every single dollar. Then be complaining about the left guard. Then complaining about the right guard. Then complaining about, what about the defense? Y'all see how much money he taking up in the cap? That's why we can't fix the problem. Act all dumb like they don't understand numbers and shit. I'm like, bro, it's because the player you like is in the way. If this was anyone else with no feelings attached, we would be like, yeah, we gotta get rid of him. No questions asked. That's how shit goes today, man. Speaking of restructures, Josh Allen and them Bills created $12 million of 2026 salary in cap space because they restructured Josh. Y'all tell me, am I lying? Sam Darnold going to the Seahawks. Could he not clean the Seahawks out? When Sam Darnold went to the Seahawks, could Sam Darnold not? He could have easily cleaned the Seahawks out. Easily. He took a quarterback-friendly deal that still left money open for them to add little pieces like, add-ons. We could bring Cabinet along slowly. We can go get A.J. Barnett tight end. I expect something big out of him. We could get an old-ass Cooper, not old Cooper Kupp, but his body broke down on him. But they got Sam Darnold, I believe, for like $25 million, something like that. Sam Darnold make quarterback. He makes wide receiver money. Sam Darnold. The Seahawks got him on a fucking steal where they can still build around them. How do you think JSN is about to get this max extension from the Seahawks? Look what Sam Darnold makes. How do you do that with Josh Allen? How do you do that with Lamar? How do you do that with Jalen Hurts? How do you do that with certain of them? And they eat up so much fucking cap. And then we sit here and say, Josh Allen needs defense. How could you put a defense around someone that's taking up all the money like that? Something got to give. So I'm happy that Josh Allen did this restructure and Lamar. Proof to people, I'm trying to do whatever the fuck I need to do to win. Whatever I need to do to win, sign me up for it. Versus talking. Talk is cheap. People want to see you put. They want to see your ass put. If you want to see, put your money in your mouth on the line. Yes, let the actions do the talking. So Josh Allen, it wasn't crazy numbers, but at least it was something. Shit, we should try something different. And yes, man, the Trey Henderson moves, it was a 4-year, $112 million deal that can be worth up to $120 million in incentives, according to Schefter. Hey, man, shout out to Trey Henderson. We discussed that already. Just want y'all to know the details of that deal. Shit was crazy, man. Jared Goff, y'all see this, everybody? Y'all see the common theme in the NFL, right? You notice all these QBs are restructured. Did I not tell you this in my old, damn, I took the old videos off. Did I not tell people this shit 4 years ago? Y'all gonna regret these contracts, and every single time it's time to, whenever you peak as a team with these quarterbacks, how do you make improvements when all of that's being eaten up? This is your cap space being eaten up. How do you win with a $50 million quarterback and he taking up this much of a cap hit? You see this up there? He needs to restructure. Mahomes did it like 3 times already. Y'all just finally talking about restructuring now. I'm not knocking them, by the way. Yeah. Yo, we're missing a safety. It's because of you, motherfucker. Every time a quarterback say we need something, everybody should just point at him like, yo, bro, we don't got that because of you. We're not trying to money shame you, bro, but it comes off a little delusional, like you don't know why we lack stuff. It's you making 60 mil a damn year. You a cap hitter, 70, 80 mil. Come on, man. Look at the Dolphins. Tua, they owe Tua $100 million in dead cap money. So you get to see the next 2 seasons of why we can't make the Dolphins better. Because of him. But now when we go to everybody else's team, we act dumb as hell like we don't even know that's the reason. We just act as if it's not the quarterback taking up all the fucking money. Even Jared Goff, though, for the Lions to take the next step, he has to restructure. Creating $40 million. And he converted $40 million of his base salary to a signing bonus. That's adding a void year to clear $32 million in cap space. If you're not restructuring deals in the NFL, you're not winning shit as a quarterback, making fucking $250, $300 mil. I'm like, bro, how you gonna win with that? These the same plays. Look at Kyler Murray. The man took the $250 million deal, right? This the same guy. Oh, their offensive line is terrible. We need better protection. When you go take that much money, Mahomes knew when he took that money, I need to be 10 times greater to make up for me taking up all the cap. I got to make up for all of our deficiencies that we have on defense and on offense. He knew that taking the money. And guess what? He's been money. Most of y'all ain't even getting to the Super Bowl. The Lions, we've been gassing them up. They still ain't getting to the Super Bowl. Are you getting closer to the Super Bowl or further the fuck away? Now, when you look at the Lions right now, are they getting closer to the Super Bowl or further away? Last season said 8-9. That seems like we're getting further away. But look, Aiden Hutchinson makes $200 million. Jared Goff makes $200 million. Amon-Ra St. Brown making that money. Jameson Williams making that money. Tyvon Branch. You got Kirby Joseph. You're going to be like, how the hell you fit all this under account? How you fit this under a salary, bro? How? This is the only way. These high money paid quarterbacks got to start taking L's, bro. They got to start restructuring. That restructured. All of them are structured. You're not winning shit. That's why my Cowboys can't do shit. Who that said? Himothy, a real one. I'm going to say again what Himothy, the real one, say. Like, but subscribe. That's why my Cowboys can't do shit. Why? He nailed it. He used the perfect team. The Cowboys are always cap-strapped in year. Expensive-ass quarterback, expensive-ass wide receiver, expensive-ass left tackle, expensive-ass right guard. Every time you look, the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, this is his first time restructuring, to my knowledge. Maybe I missed it somewhere. Why do you think they can't sign George Pickens to the money that he needs to get? Jeez, I wonder. You look up CD making all that damn money. Dak making all that money. The Cowboys are just like the Cincinnati Bengals. They want to pay the quarterback hoopla money. They're going to pay the receiver hoopla money. They're going to pay this receiver. They're going to break the Brinks truck when it comes to paying people, right? And then this is the Cowboys in the same breath. Jeez, I don't know why our defense look like that. I'd be looking at people like, bruh. So you don't know why the defense look like that, huh? I'm going to be like, Dak, come here. I'm going to bring his ass right to bobblehead. This is why your defense is always worse than the NFL. This motherfucker right here. Hey, CD, come here. Yeah. This is what we do in the NFL. The Bengals do the same shit. Jeez, no matter how much points we put up, our defense could. Yeah, because Joe Burrow didn't want to take a fucking restructured deal. He went and got the max and left no money on the table. Jamar Chase did the same shit. T. Higgins did the same shit. Soon as they saw the downside of it, oh, we don't have no defense. Nigga, because you took all the money. So you trying to tell me the owner just supposed to some money out of nowhere and we able to get Mason Crosby? That's not how shit work, bro. For real, man. Like, we got to stop doing that. And Charles P. 9155, my wigger is in the building. Yeah. But Himothy speaking facts right now. The front office makes me sick. I know. Y'all know what it is with the Cowboys? I like that he's a Cowboys fan. We can move on from that, or we can move on from all this cap strap shit. But we got to take a risk of our revenue going down. What the Cowboys is all about. Fucking revenue. Who's the second most expensive team in the NFL? The Cowboys. How? They need to keep Dak on that field, selling tickets. We know we ain't winning no Super Bowl, but we need him to throw 4,500 yards. We need CD to have his little razzle-dazzle catches. Create enough excitement where everybody's just happy enough to buy them box seats up there. See how this works? This is a business, man. Yes. Hey, how do we get Hall of Famers coming in, buying damn near floor seats, being on the field? That's 10, fucking, depending on where you at, 10 grand, 5 grand. That's why they keep Dak. It's all a business, everybody. That's the main reason why. And why you think they restructured Dak? They do everything but move on from Dak Prescott because they know damn well this right here. If we can keep paying Dak to keep getting this, Jerry Jones, like my team, whenever they get evaluated for how much we're worth in total, he like, hey, Dak keep our worth up. If anything, we keep incrementally going up. Shit, I'll pay Dak again. He ain't paying Dak to win no Super Bowl. But Himothy, real talk, bro. Weak ass Dak, bro. He funny as hell. That's it, bro. Real talk. But yes, all I'm sitting here saying is that we got to be realistic to that. And the Ravens is in that catch-22 also. Hey, will we risk giving up Lamar? The Dolphins said, fuck Tua. Yeah, we'll eat $100 million. The Broncos said, fuck Russell. We'll eat that $100 million. But what you're not about to do is have us in purgatory, stuck with this team, and we can't improve shit. And wait for it. You don't want to restructure. Oh, you don't want to change nothing. But you want, look, you don't want to restructure, but this is you in the meeting room. So what y'all gonna do to fix these problems? Nigga, everybody in the room looking at you like, what? Nigga, you the problem. But what? How do I actually come up with an answer outside of you being the problem? Your quarterbacks can't keep doing this, bro. At least Jared Goff, I appreciate him doing this. But look, you see how much money he eat up? And then look, geez, I don't know why we don't have linebackers. God, I don't know why. I'll be like, right there. That's why. That motherfucker, him right there. Because we don't like to attack quarterbacks. So we just act like everything else is the problem around the quarterback except the damn quarterback. It's funny as hell. Charles 9155, he said Jerry Jones retires, then Cowboys will start winning. I agree. Jerry Jones is just like what Jay-Z said. He said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Yes. Jerry Jones run his shit like a corporate office. He don't give a damn about hoisting no damn trophies. Y'all to tell the truth, if they ever had to host a trophy, who would get the credit? Jerry Jones went through this with Jimmy Johnson before. So instead of going through that shit again, he said, how about I focus on putting a good product on there that's good enough to entertain the fans and make me the biggest owner? You see that the Cowboys are aiming to be the biggest team in football? They damn near are. At one point, they was too. Guess who gets remembered? Jerry Jones, the illustrious owner. Is he taking that same approach when it comes to putting the Cowboys team together? Come on, man. Why not? Because he know if he put that team together, who's going to get the credit? The fucking coach. This happened already with Jimmy Johnson. Everybody, y'all know the Cowboys teams in 2006 to 2008. Y'all know they had they have the record for most Pro Bowls on one team. You ask yourself, why Jerry can't put that team together again? Don't let me start naming motherfuckers. Roy Williams at safety. They had the nigga Terrence Newman still. They had T.O. with like 15-something touchdowns. Wildin'. Julius Jones, Marion Barber, Tony Romo, DeMarcus Ware. But I can keep going for goddamn ever. The offensive line, do we want to go there? Damn near 3 of them. This is my point. The man knows how to put a team together. What I saw was, I'll be personally thinking, he want to stay under the tax. Obviously, the less money you spend, the more money you make. This is common sense. That's Jerry. But let me skip the slide because I can't stay here for too damn long, you know? Where we at today, man? But the Cowboys and these quarterbacks, they got to start restructuring. At some point, y'all getting delusional, keeping up all that money. And look, prime example. Josh Allen restructures, right? Guess what, everybody? What move are the Bills allowed to do now? Josh Allen restructured. All of a sudden, we can give a 3-year deal to Bradley Chubb. Listen, he a little overrated to me. I've seen the guy make plays. He just can't stay healthy for me, Tom. I believe he's a splash player, and then he gets hurt too much for me. It has nothing to do with talent, Bradley Chubb. It's the consistency and staying on the field. That's me. But yes, let's look at the deal. 3-year, $43.5 million deal. up to $52.5 million. Damn. That includes $29 million guaranteed with Buffalo. Damn. He had team high 8.5 sacks in Miami in 2025, playing all 17 games. He was team captain also, and he was a good guy on the Good Guy Award, so he's a good dude to have around your locker room. But that's my point. You can add pieces when you restructure. Stop sitting there like a fucking baby. I'm not changing nothing, but then want them to pull that an all-pro receiver for you. That don't work like that. Come up off that money, bro. Something got to give. Choices and trade-offs. That's what anything in life. This is the news today that hurt me, everybody. The Vikings plan on releasing my boy Harrison Smith, yo. They really plan on releasing my guy Harrison Smith, man. That guy is a Hall of Famer. The Vikings safety, that man got, I believe he got 20-something, 30-something sacks. Every year, he be consistent, 4 or 5 interceptions, despite a few years. Harrison Smith, the Vikings safety, that man is the modern-day Mike Evans at safety. The only difference is he plays safety. He consistent every goddamn year. He gets you 4 or 5 picks, get you a forced fumble, 3 sacks or so, playing a box. He covering a deep third. You name it. But you know why he don't get that much credit? I always say this to y'all, and I can't say that necessarily because John Lynch gets credit, but I just think they don't like to give white players that's in skill positions a lot of credit. That I don't know. I could be wrong. I think when you're a white player in a skill position, it's almost just like they don't give you the same credit. I promise you. You go look at Harrison Smith's resume, bruh. You be like, most players will die to have his resume at defensive back. But you be like, why they don't talk about him like that? Why he don't be like first up for Pro Bowls and shit? I don't know, man. You go watch another safety, 100 tackles, 1 pick, a sack, nigga in the Pro Bowl. You be like, bruh, I don't know, man. But Harrison Smith, hopefully, I wish my Ravens would get him. Actually, I wish my Buccaneers would get him because we need a safety more than anything. Pair him up with Antoine Woodfield. We could be with a veteran, learning from him. So when he about to retire, yo, Harrison Smith left you with some gems so you could take over as captain. You feel me? Oh, Kirk Cousins could also be an option for the Minnesota Vikings. Y'all think Kirk Cousins should go to the Vikings? And before y'all answer that, let's be real. When the Vikings were at their apex, come on, y'all know who their quarterback was, bro. And Kirk Cousins and going back to Jeddah, y'all saw that connect. Oh, my God. Kirk Cousins going back to Jeddah, you can't tell me that they're not going to pick up where they left off. They're talking about Kyler Murray. They'd be surprised if they didn't choose him first. If you got to pay attention, Kyler Murray is not a quarterback. Kirk Cousins, that team needs a fucking quarterback. You got TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison, and you got Jeddah. God damn. You need a quarterback, not an improviser. An improviser, yo, what if I told you Justin Jefferson just ran a comeback route? By the time he turned back around, Kyler Murray scrambling somewhere over there. Bro, by week 2, Justin Jefferson going to be like, the fuck is this, man? God damn it. Can the guy throw the ball on time? Kirk Cousins, everybody. I know it seems boring. That shit going to be 1, 2, 3, tap, tap, out, boop, first down. Look up, Jeddah got 5 catches, $120. You be like, damn, I know. Those numbers that come about from that, those are quarterback throws. Brock Purdy, why do you think Mike Evans chose the 49ers over my Bucks? Those are the concept of routes that they throw. Those big chunk yards, 15 to 20 yards. You catch 5 of those, you know what that is, $1. But you need a quarterback that could throw that ball through linebackers. I'm talking about through some motherfucking traffic. You make one goddamn mistake, interception. But you need a quarterback with touch that can throw that. Who else? Kirk Cousins. Kyler Murray, I'm sorry, I know nobody want to hear. Niggas suck at quarterback. He just buy time with athleticism to see what's going on. That's most of the NFL. They really can't dissect the defense and actually have a game plan of saying, before this ball snap, I know exactly where I'm going, and I know why I'm going there. I'm not going there because I'm panicking or just depending on whatever I think. No, I know exactly why I'm going there. Kyler Murray can't read no fucking defense, line protect, line shift. Yo, the guy coming off hot on the edge. Kill. Actually, timeout. They got us beat on this play. Kyler Murray, dumbass, is just going to hike the ball, sack, and you see a little motherfucker running around for his life. Come on, man. My favorite used to be when Aaron Donald used to chase his ass around. You just see his little ass legs. But y'all saw this year why the hell it didn't work with Justin Jefferson and J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy ain't no fucking quarterback. He just handed the ball off the running back to Michigan. He never had to actually play quarterback, throw with anticipation. Kirk Cousins and quarterbacks. Everyone said they want mobile quarterbacks, choices and trade-offs. When you have a mobile quarterback, I'm going to say what they used to say back in the day, and I didn't say it. They struggle to process information at a high clip. Tell me when we watching the game you don't see it, bruh. I'll be like, the check down is right there. Throw it. Fidgeting. By the time he throw the check down, shit cover, you be like, then I will watch Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow. I'll watch the guy off the Saints. 1, 2, 3, ball out. 1, 2, 3, hip turn out. 1, 2, 3, out. They have a concept. If that man bites on that flat, I'm hitting the curl route. Scrambling QBs just come out there like this. They don't have no concept. All right, if he go under, I'm going to throw the curl. No, it's scrambled to the right. Now the curl route not open. You see how that worked? What that got to do with the wide receiver? That's the quarterback. He don't know what the fuck he doing. And he's just depending on his legs to get him out the hole. That's not a good move. I can see Jetta having 600 yards receiving with this guy, Kyler Murray. You put Kirk back there, 1,500, something like another day in the fucking office. Yes. That's all I'm saying. Give me a nice wide receiver that Kyler Murray has ever developed. You know Kyler Murray still don't have a 1,000-yard wide receiver, to my knowledge right now. He had DeAndre Hopkins when the man was like 29, 28, 29. You know how much D-Hop averaged 10 yards a fucking catch. That should tell you something. Notice all the DeAndre Hopkins special one-hand catches, double coverage, all of that just died the second he got with who? Kyler Murray. All of a sudden, D-Hop catching check downs and shit. He catching little bubble screens. I'm like, why can't you throw the difficult throws that DeAndre Hopkins thrived on his whole career? Because that's a quarterback fucking throw. No offense to Kyler Murray. He's a dynamic athlete. Let him be an athlete. The guy can be great. Just not a quarterback. They had finally, they told him, bro, you ain't coming back and there ain't no damn chance in hell. So we ain't going to beat that dead horse. This is the deal of the day for me right here. Anyone can tell me this is the deal of the day for me. Kevin Byard, that's my guy since the Tennessee Titan days. Signs a one-year deal with the Patriots for $9 million. And it reunites Byard with his coach Mike Vrabel that he played with in Tennessee. I know this. Look at Kevin Byard. He's just another Harrison Smith, minus the sacks and playing good in the box. He just quietly puts up a 4 or 5 pick season and just averages. It's consistent. It's not splashy and everyone talking about it. He consistently do that shit every year. Then he have 1 year we had 1 interception, then get right back to 5, 6 interceptions every year. It's crazy to me how he got 1 year, $9 million. He played great for the Bears. I'm looking like he should have got a multi-year deal off a couple millions. But the Patriots, this is a phenomenal move for the Patriots. You got a guy that knows what the fuck he doing. He not one of those safeties who sit back there just sitting in the zone, cement feet. Oh no, he coming up to make a play. That's the difference. He looking to actually make a play, driving the ball and make an interception, not a pass breakup. He looking to take the damn ball away. That's the go-getter mentality you need on defense. I wish my Buccaneers would have stopped them. I wish the Ravens would have went after him. Damn. 1 year, $9 million for Kevin Byard. 1 year. I know why he went to the Patriots, because his old coach is there. So that's probably why he took the 1 year. So I got to be fair to that. But I'm looking like 1 year, $9 million. This nigga was just in the Pro Bowl. Oh. Where the fuck is the Bucks antennas at? Where's our GM Litch at? Huh? Where the fuck Top Bowl's at when these moves are happening? 1 year, $9 million. This is criminal. Go look at Kevin Byard did this past season. You go be like, damn. For $9 million, I'm like, son, I can't make this shit up, bro. Like, what we doing? Look. Everybody, tell me, am I drunk before I get up out of here? Kevin Byard just got signed to the Patriots for 1 year, $9 million. Look what the Ravens signed this guy for. Ravens signed Owozie for $5 million fucking dollars. So, and we have the money. For some reason, we would rather go here at cornerback for some guy that was getting his ass kicked. He had some good games last year, I'm not going to lie. But he got his ass kicked sometimes too. So we'd rather go here than go get a Kevin Byard we could pair up with Kyle. I forgot. I take that back, everybody. We don't need a Kevin Byard. I forgot we have Malachi Starks. My bad. I had a brain fart for a moment. So we don't need a safety. So I'm off of y'all hills. But the Patriots, that is the best move today. And I personally think, hey, man, Timothy, the real one, Charles B9155, man. Y'all got to realize, Jerry Jones, that motherfucker here to be in for fame. He want to be known as the illustrious owner, not the winner. I mean, he won already. He done got that winning monkey off his back, so he don't really be caring about winning. They got 3 rings. He like, okay, and I'm a made man already. What the fuck I need to win more for? Not saying he wouldn't, but is that the focal point? No. Why do I have to make that the focal point anyway? Now it's about running. Jerry Jones is a free agent where I won a championship, and now I'm about to fatten my purse up. I'm about to fatten my wallet. They won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s. His whole thing been increase the team evaluation every year. It's that damn simple. Y'all tell the players the same thing. We can't be hypocrites about Jerry Jones. We can't tell a player to win a championship and then, go make your money. Well, Jerry Jones did that already, and then he started making his money. I know he the owner, and we don't like that shit, and he do have an obligation to put a competitive team. I get the whole shebang. But we can't be hypocrites to business. This is a business, not no feelings, and most of fans takes our feelings. At the end of the day, if Jerry was short 10 mil, you giving it to him? See, that's when you got to learn to say, shut the fuck up and be like, yeah, I see where I am. I know. We telling Jerry what to do, this, and that. I agree with y'all too, by the way. I'm not talking about anyone in the chat or anything. I'm just simply telling you guys. When it's a business, man, oh my God, son. I get why he has to operate like that, but at the end of the day, it has to be a healthy damn balance. It does. That's all I'm saying. Tyreek Hill won 1 Super Bowl, right, with the Chiefs. Did anyone get mad when he didn't request a trade? The Chiefs did a great thing by saying, where do you want to go? And we'll send you to a team that can give you your money. The Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill. He went to another team after 1 ring and went and got paid. Do anyone say Tyreek Hill quit on the Chiefs? He doesn't care about winning. No one said that. The man earned the right to do that, and he only could play this game for so long where he has to squeeze that orange and get every bit of fucking drip of juice out of that shit. Because when it's done, it's done. Jerry doing the same thing. Man, Mahomes won 1 ring. They gave him $500 million, $500 million. He earned it. That's all I'm saying. And if we're gonna sympathize for if we're gonna sympathize for the players, right, when they do the shit, we gotta give the owners a little something. And I know he buying yachts and shit. Timothy, funny setup. He buying yachts. It's tax write-offs, everybody. They purposely buy expensive things that they have tax write-offs, and that gives them tax reductions also. That's above your imagination. And getting a specific yacht under a specific weight, a certain length, it triggers a certain tax deduction for certain people. Trust me. Like when you get a car, if it weighs a certain amount of pounds, same thing. If it weighs over a certain limit, you don't get certain perks to certain things. It ain't his fault that he knows the rules, how to bend the rules to his favor, and we don't. And let's be real, this is gonna sound mean, and this is my show, so I keep it real with y'all. Jerry Jones is a fucking winner. Winners don't play by losers' fucking rules. I knew that since I was a kid because I always competed. Most people don't grow up like that. Winners don't play by a loser's rules. Winners don't play by mediocre people rules. Winners have a specific category of rules that we follow, and we still follow some of them back over there too, but they have their own rule book that they have to follow. And trust me, losers or mediocre people cannot even fathom the thought of it. Trust me. And let all of y'all be able to buy it. Let's be real. If every human being could buy a yacht, wouldn't y'all do it? What if all y'all could buy a $20 million aquarium? Would you do it? We all know the fucking answer. Now, if a rich guy does it, or Jerry, that nigga just about money, that's called money shaming. That's money shaming. It really is. He worked his whole life. The nigga own oil companies. Listen, I know he run his little he run his little plantation and shit he be doing. Listen, at the end of the day, how a man want to spend his money is how he want to spend his money. Now, look at your average men today. They get any form of money, what they spend it on? Women. Are anyone clowning guys for spending money on women? Hey, that would be used. Sometimes people can see that as you're just wasting money on women. Well, Jerry's wasting money on a yacht. Y'all both wasted money. The only difference is he wasted money on something that got ROI back. What did he do wrong? That's all I'm saying to everybody, man. Jerry Jones, I know he got to put a better team together. We ain't bullshitting there. I'm just sitting there saying, bro, we live in a time today. We live in a special ed time today. We're trying to make winners do loser shit so we don't make losers feel bad. Like, okay, I'm telling all of y'all, and that's not saying anything to Timothy the real one or anything. They trying to basically say Jerry Jones should be driving a Kia around. Jerry Jones should be in a Honda Civic so everyone else can feel better. You see how that worked? The nigga bought a yacht, bruh. People talking about the expense. Niggas money shaming them. Oh, he buying yachts. He ain't focusing on. I'm like, so he just lives as a servant to your team to make you happy. And the money's, he not supposed to enjoy nothing himself. You gotta see how delusional people are, bruh. I'm like, would y'all do that shit? Hell no, right? He said, I'm 42, bro. I saw 2 Super Bowl wins. Thank goodness. Hey, man, you saw it. So you don't need to see more. I mean, listen, I ain't going to say that. I compete like a motherfucker. But yes, Jerry Jones been over that phase. He like, I need to, listen, I'm trying to be a legacy. When I die, I had the most expensive, at the best evaluated team in this sport. Is that not what my boy Jerry Buss did for my Lakers? When Jerry Buss passed for my Lakers, rest in goddamn peace. The Don, the Hefe, my mans. Yes. What did he do? He left the most prized goddamn NBA franchise there. And what was it that remembered us? The most illustrious franchise is being, see how it's remembered? When you checked out, you're always going to remember who built that success. Jerry did that shit already. Who was the Cowboys before Jerry came there? I'll wait. Anyone ready for that conversation? Who the fuck was the Cowboys before Jerry Jones came there? We got to go back years. And when they had Tony Dorsett and some people. Come on now. We get a little spoiled by greatness because he gave y'all 3 rings. And now we're like, where's another one? Where's the next one? I'm like, okay, bro. I agree with y'all. But you got to be fair to some damn degree. Jason Arnett, 6832. Only pocket watchers stay in another man's business without being asked about anything. Yeah, I agree with you in that's pretty much the point what I'm saying there. Thank you for the point right there, bro. I'm like, so Jerry Jones go buy a $30 million house. You like, that's his money. What the fuck? What did he do wrong? He comes to work every day. He provides stuff for people. The whole facility, just like any other dude. So you're trying to tell me he should take less for you guys to thrive? Dude, when y'all go to work, does any job work like that in America? We all know, hell fucking no. But we take these communist dumbass rules that police winners to do loser shit. Jerry Jones should be mopping with us. Jerry Jones should be cleaning the weight room with us. It shouldn't matter he's an owner. Oh, Jerry Jones shouldn't be buying this $300 million investment. He should be investing that into the team. Notice who's always telling Jerry what to do with his money. Is it the other owners? The other winners? Is it the quarterbacks that's making money like him? No. You always start to look, you're like, It's always the lowest of the totem pole. That's the moral of the point. We try to police winners to do loser shit to make everyone else feel better. Jerry, that's the only thing I'm with you on. Don't do that shit. Don't ever advocate power. Ever. Oh, Timothy, the real one. We beat the Bills' ass in California. Timothy, I'm a Laker gang too, bro. Oh, yeah, Laker Nation. We put belt the ass on the motherfucking Timberwolves yesterday. Okay. And what I tell y'all, way better than LeBron. Because guess what? Everyone gets to play free when LeBron isn't there. We don't got to second guess, hey, LeBron ain't get a touch in 3 possessions. Hey, give him the ball. No, I get to play free and not have to worry about making his no hairline having ass happy. It's like, nah, I be fucking with him. I appreciate that he went bald. Salute LeBron, because that's something had to give, bro. But yes, Laker game. We just clapped their ass, too. We had them down 21. We gave up garbage points at the end. 120-106 victory. Luka started off slow. Then he dropped that triple-double on you. Anthony Edwards, motherfucking handcuffs. Yes. You know when you come to my Laker Nation, you're rocking with the fucking best. I read my Laker Nation purple and gold. I bleed that shit. You heard? So, on that note, before we get up out of here, we clap Anthony Edwards. He usually embarrasses us every time. Don't lie, Timothy. Anthony Edwards be embarrassing us. Anthony Edwards, Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Miles Bridges on the Hornets, they be embarrassing us every time. That was the first fucking time I could say my Lakers, oh, we actually stood up to the occasion and actually, we're not going to let this happen again. Charles B, 9155, my Atlantic Hawks, 7 straight games. All right. Look. I'm gonna give y'all a pure. This is me with the Atlanta Hawks, everybody. I ain't about to lie to nobody. This is me with the Atlanta Hawks over there. I'm gonna say what Charles B said to me again. Yo, my Atlanta Hawks was 7 straight. This is my rebuttal back to that. I'll be like, who was your team again? Oh. Yo, y'all ever be around white people when they teach you with this one? They be like, oh. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Hey, man. I know damn well the Hawks ain't winning shit. For real, you got to hit with the, oh, yeah. Oh, so you went to community college. That's what you just said, the Hawks. Y'all went to community college. They're like, oh, so you didn't go to Duke. Okay. You thinking it's a win. You like, all right. It was great seeing you. They walk off. They be like, man, them niggas ain't winning shit. Oh, hey, what's up? Somebody tell me the Hawks. Here's the Atlanta Hawks. I'm going to give you this one. They got to be one of the best offensive team the past 50 years in the NBA. I guarantee you without even looking at it. Let's go look at the top 5 points per game teams in the past 15 years. The Hawks is up there. I know they are because every year they top 5 in fucking scoring. If no one not noticed. What do they always missing? A fucking big man. They get all these little dumbass rebounding big men that can't protect. And what do they do? Abuse in the fucking paint. Every year. So the Hawks, look at this year. I mean, they got Porzingis. Porzingis is obviously hurt. He hurt more than he's abused. So they need a damn rim protector. Until then, I don't want to hear shit about the Hawks. No offense. It just be empty calorie stats. The only person that actually made them a competitor, and he's small as hell, is Trae Young. Y'all got to put respect on that. And who's to tell they wouldn't got to the finals if he played in that game 7? So put respect on Trae Young's name. But the Atlanta Hawks, Jesus Christ. So, back to what I was saying. Congratulations to the Hawks, though. They is putting belt-to-ass Jalen Johnson out there. They got that center dude. Oh, he's some African dude. Okiwiki. I don't know how to say his name. But he be balling. He be coming off the bench, giving little 20-point games, and no one talks about him. Dyson Daniels. I need to see more offense out of Dyson Daniels. They say you a dog on defense. I've been seeing that. Okay, we're going to move on from Trae Young. We better accept. I better see Dyson Daniels turn to a 20-point guy. I don't want to see a guy that's getting steals and shit. That is great, by the way. But listen here. Y'all just gave up Trae Young. The man averaging like 25 and 10 for his career. Self-explanatory. Timothy, the real one. I'm not pocket watching. Hey, bro, Timothy, we were never talking about you pocket watching. Yo, remember when we was talking about Bam Adebayo? Yo, we're not talking about Bam. We're talking about the way the 83 points happened up. Coincidentally, you said something about the yacht. The yacht gave us a perfect analogy. And I don't know if you could rewind. I said I'm not talking about you about the yacht, but the yacht was a good analogy. They will bring it up in that manner. Jerry Jones don't care about winning, so we use the yacht to bring the point home. Not saying what you saying at all, man. We don't take shots on this damn show whatsoever. And if anybody ever doing these comment sections, I just make sure I get their ass up out of here. No shots back and forth at anybody in the comment section whatsoever. So, Timothy, you good money, bro. Ain't nobody talking about that. It's just the point of how the morale policing happens. That's all I'll be saying. I'm going to give you an example. The Bengals don't have defense. You could just be like, okay, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, that's why. Oh, I'm like, so wait a second. I just showed you the problem. So, what you're trying to tell me is this. Tell me this is not delusional. So the owner supposed to just and pull some magic trick and pull some imaginary money into the team cap that's not there, and he go gets us all the things we're complaining we don't have, instead of us restructuring and taking less. So we expect the owner to somehow reduce his salary or something like that so y'all can get paid. Y'all motherfuckers are delusional, bruh. That is delusional. So basically, everyone takes an L except the players. Here's my take. Both the players and the owners, y'all both need to be greedy. This is a business. It's when the other side is getting played and one side ain't getting what they want. That's when it's a problem. But yes, he said, bro, I'm just mad because he gets players for the Dollar Tree. Now, I'm with you on that one. Dollar Tree, that's all he can buy. What he can... He said he gets some of them from Dollar Tree, but he can buy what he want. Just pay some good players. I'm with you on that one. And the last time I saw Jerry Jones do that, everybody, the best complete Cowboy team I ever saw, minus their Super Bowls, go to 06 to 2008, the Tony Romo era. That was the best team the Cowboys had assembled. If they had to win a championship, that was the time, bro. Yo, they had like 13 Pro Bowlers on one roster. Think about that. And Roy Williams, that was my nigga. They free safety, Google that motherfucker. He a complete safety. In a box, motherfucker getting you 6 picks a season, sacks, forced fumbles, you name it. Ever since then, I just never seen a feasible team come from that guy. But that's what I'm saying about everybody. Now, is there negative things that's said about the guy? It's true. Yes, it is. He running shit like that. I get that. All I'm sitting here saying, Dak restructuring should tell everybody, including Himothy. At least Himothy acknowledged it up there, and I could agree, and that's why I said, that's why I fuck with Himothy, bro. At least he could admit Dak Prescott is the problem. We keep pointing fingers at fucking Jerry, right? Jerry tried to talk to Micah Parsons, right? Same shit. I will pay you, but can I pay you where I at least could? What Himothy said? Could I at least sign you where I could at least get a D tackle too? Oh, I want my own money and I'm not restructuring and I'm not. And then when you see the same product on the field, Jerry Jones is not. No, let's address the fucking player now. The nigga being selfish. What Michael Jordan said about Scottie Pippen on that documentary. He said, I felt like on that last championship, I felt that Scottie was being selfish. Thank you. I'm like, what is that? You know damn well what you could do to help win, right? The same thing. We hold Jerry Jones to this onus. Tell me, am I not lying? If we want Jerry Jones to do above and beyond to win games, yo, the players got that responsibility too. But why don't y'all hold the players responsible? At least Himothy, the real one, he did. It's Dak Prescott, motherfucking CD, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. You restructure all three of these niggas, you got a defense. Oh, I don't want to do that. And y'all just expect the team to just bring all pro players to your team. That's delusional as hell, bro. It got to be a balance if you get where I'm going with this. All right, Jerry Jones needs to do a better job. But what the fuck? What about Dak? Y'all just saw Lamar Jackson restructured for $40 million. If we didn't restructure, y'all know this is why we can't build a better team. It's that motherfucker, $40 million. Oh, Jerry, I don't want to hear shit about Jerry. I want to hear about this nigga Dak eating up all the cap space. Let's address that. Y'all hate Jerry Jones so much that y'all don't focus on that. Jeez, why the Cowboys defense? Let's look at offense. The Chiefs, they signed Mahomes. Mahomes said, I want to leave $80 million on the table. I hope y'all know that. Mahomes' deal is supposed to be $600 million. The nigga left $100 million on the table for Chris Jones and Travis Kelce. That's there till this still day. They here on that team till this day and got 2 more rings out of it. Would Mahomes have 2 more rings if he didn't leave $100 million on the table? This is a fucking no-brainer. But then y'all wonder why the Chiefs winning with less star-potent players, but y'all got all these Pro Bowlers and big names on all these other teams and can't even get to a damn championship game. Not the Super Bowl, a championship game. Proof is in the pudding. Y'all gotta start holding these goddamn players accountable. Niggas want to make 40 mil, 45 mil. That is terrific. The Chiefs figured it out. We can do that. Just pay Pat and Chris Jones. Oh, Trent McDuffie thought he was about to get 100 mil guaranteed. The Chiefs said, yo, everything you own in the box to the left. Yeah, we ain't saying we don't value like that, but I'm pretty sure another team does. See, the Chiefs know, do not bite on big contracts. That's the key to winning. Do not bite on big contracts. What Jerry Jones do? Get caught in big contracts. What the Bengals do? Caught in big contracts. What every NFL team do? Caught in big contracts. What championships come from it? Absolute zero. What big contract is on the Patriots? Oh, wait. Stephon Diggs is the most 3-year, 65 mil. You go anywhere else, you see nobody really making money besides Christian Gonzalez. See the recipe? Jeez, am I making shit up? Seattle Seahawks, who making money on their defense that y'all like to rave about? If y'all didn't pay attention, Witherspoon's supposed to get paid this year. Reek Waltman was looking to get paid this year coming up. He just signed to the Eagles. Yes. I'm just giving you free game there. Sam Darnold took QB-friendly money. He didn't try to come and ask for 40 mil. He took 25. Y'all QBs want to come and take 45, 50, then complain about the O-line. Nigga, it's your fault. You keep taking all the fucking money. Mahomes know he just got the brakes beat off him last year. What Mahomes do? Restructured again. Now he says, when I come on the field, I expect the O-line. Why? I gave the money. But you see why I could expect with an entitled mindset? Because I'm restructured. He was restructuring. It got to a point Bill was taking advantage of. He said, I'm restructuring, but for what? What pieces are we adding? I'm just seeing some Dollar Tree pieces like Timothy the Real one said. I got Kimbrel Thompson at receiver. I didn't shave $15 million of my salary to see Kimbrel Thompson as my wide receiver. That's why Brady left their asses. Like, y'all not about to keep doing that, bro. But yes, can't get to the playoffs. On that note, this concludes today's episode. This is the One-on-One Take Sports Podcast, where we know this is facts over fans, one of one. Appreciate the goddamn love. Hit the like, subscribe button. I'm your host, Chase. This concludes today's episode of Free Agency Updates. Man, Bam Adebayo dropping 83. Hey, man, we witnessed some damn history. And yes, understand when you come to this channel, you're fucking with the best. We don't lie. All hearts and egos left at the fucking door when you come to this damn show. I don't care who you are. I'm a Ravens fan. I'll be on Lamar Jackson fucking neck. He don't get no passes here. I don't give a damn who do anything on my Ravens. I'm on their ass. The Buccaneers, I'm on their ass. I'm Lakers gang till I die. Luka cost us a game. LeBron, I don't give a fuck who. Bruh, I'll give y'all one better. When Kobe used to have a terrible game, I used to be like, Kobe, god damn it. That's my guy. But I don't do that delusional shit because I like the guy. I'm going to act oblivious to he cost us a game today. Today, we got the most delusional fans that will blame anything under the sun except the fucking player. I'm telling you, the guy could be 7 of 50. You say he has a bad game, you're a hater. I'm like, did he have a bad game or not? Can we address the message instead of attacking the messenger? So, Lakers gang, we're better without LeBron. Like I said, Luka needs some 3-and-D players. And yes, we can ask everybody, why do Lakers look better than LeBron? Because we get the space out. They actually have to respect Luke Kennard as Luke Kennard got a fucking strap. When I say Luke Kennard got the strap, the shit hot. You ever touch the machine gun after it's finished spitting? That's Luke Kennard. You can't even sag off a defense on that motherfucker, or you're going to see the bottom of the net. See how that work? When LeBron out on the court, you can't cheat and help on Luka no more. Everything's spaced out. Guess what? Rui Hachimura shooting 42% from 3. You can't leave him open no more. See how that work? Austin Reeves. You can't let go of him on defense. You see how that work? LeBron is on the court. Guess what? I can sag off in the lane. I want LeBron to shoot that 3. Now you see shit much more congested. For DeAndre Ayton to get a bucket, you wonder why he struggles sometimes. Look at LeBron help side defender. He always camping in the lane. The game plan is for LeBron to shoot. We don't want LeBron going to the rack, getting a layup, tomahawk dunks, and he at the free throw line. Nah. But you see how it stagnates the fucking offense? Come on, man. You ain't got to like it, But guess what? When you're on my show, your ass gotta learn to what? Motherfucking love it. Tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. and come down the chimney while we look for some smoke and dissect that free agency and discuss tonight's action of basketball also. 5 p.m. we will be going live, Eastern Time Zone. 2 p.m. Western Time Zone. Timothy the Real One, Charles B 9155, all y'all, all the gang, Jason, Arnett, everybody, tune in tomorrow. Appreciate y'all the love. Man, Timothy the Real One, you funny as hell. And yes, at least you know what the Cowboys' real problem is. We out of here, everybody. Peace. That niggas